Hi guys, I'm Allie, health coach and exercise physiologist, helping women who are overwhelmed with diet and exercise start creating the healthy life that they've always wanted and stop chasing those quick fixes once and for all. I wanted to introduce myself today and talk about the top reasons that you feel overwhelmed and what to do about it. So a little bit about me and my background. I have been in the health and wellness industry since I graduated from college in 2011. I have my bachelor's in exercise physiology as well as my certification as a health coach. And I have been working heavily in the medical fitness world for about the past 5 years. Before that, I was just in regular commercial fitness, working as a personal trainer, Pilates instructor, and then I moved quickly into cardiac rehab and now medical fitness, where I help patients that are recovering from heart disease or trying to reverse their diabetes. And what I've discovered is that what brought me to health and wellness was the prevention side and the side of my generation where we are right now. I just turned 30 and we're at this point in our life where it's finally coming together. You know, we're out of those crazy 20s and we're actually living our life, and we're starting to think about how we want to take care of ourselves and our body. But the problem is that it's too confusing. So I wanted to talk to you about the top 3 reasons that I have found that women are overwhelmed with diet and exercise and how to work around them. And reason number 1 is that there are too many options for you and the diet industry has failed you. So that's reason number 1. There are too many options. I promise you that all of the options out there are valid on some level. They all have research backing them up. They all have success stories. They work for someone that you've probably even heard of. We'll use the example of the keto diet. That is all the rage right now. And trust me, I understand the science behind all of them. I get it. There is validity to every single one. So if one of them works for you, have at it. I will not stop you. But the problem that I face in my belief system is that one size does not fit all. So you will your best friend may be doing amazing on the keto diet and you try it and you're miserable. Yeah, maybe you've lost just as much weight as she has, or you're starting to lose weight, but you feel awful, your hair is falling out, you're not sleeping well, things are just going haywire. And maybe you've tried other diets where you felt the same way, or ones where you felt amazing, but why did you stop them? Because another option came up and now you're just overwhelmed again. We need to get back to you, and this is how we can correct problem number 1, which is too many options. The only option is you. It's you and your body. Start to get an understanding of what you need, the nourishment that fuels you and your body. Like I said before, there is not one size fits all. So your body is very different from my body. And what I do as a coach with my clients is really start to dissect the nutrition and exercise needs that work best for you, your body, and your ultimate goals, and create a plan that is 100% unique that you partner with me in. This is not something that I prescribe for you. This is a journey that we take together, and you use me as accountability and support. So again, ditch all the options. Option 1 and only is you, listening to your body and your body only. Problem number 2 as to why you are overwhelmed is that you feel like when you're going to embark on this health journey, you need to do everything right now. So if you need to completely do a 180 with all of your health, whether it's nutrition, sleep, stress, exercise, you need to do it all right now, all at the same time, and you need to do it perfectly. My friend, these are lies. These are lies that you are telling yourself that keep you stuck. And I have been there. I totally get it and have so much love and sympathy for you, because retired perfectionist working on it right here. You are not alone. But your health is a journey, and it's going to continue to be a journey throughout your entire life. It is going to evolve and change as you do. So what you need right now is not what you are going to need 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And here's a hint. All those diets that have failed you are a part of your journey. It doesn't mean that you start over. It means that you start from a new position. What did you learn from those diets that failed you? If you tried no carb and that didn't work, well then no carb isn't for you. Let's try again. If you've tried yoga and Pilates and you hate them, well then maybe you need to go more strength training and really heavy strength training. Pick up those weights. Do something a little bit more rigorous for you. Or maybe you have to find a balance between the two. Play with this, but those past experiences does not mean that you have failed. They just mean that you have learned something. Take what you have learned and continue your journey to try to figure out what works for you now and how you can build on what you've learned. And note, you never have to be perfect. Never. Let go of that. I know it's easier said than done. Let go of it. And for number 2 as well, take baby steps. Like I said, you feel like you have to do everything right now. That's overwhelm point number 2. Take baby steps. Start with one small action step. Pick one area. Do you want to drink water? Excellent. Take an evaluation as to how much water you're drinking right now and add a glass. That's it. Or maybe you just add a glass in the morning. I'm going to drink water as soon as I get up. Change that one habit. See how long that lasts and decide when you can build upon it. And decide what comes next. Are you going to do more water, or can you add in maybe one healthy meal? That's up to you, and that's how this journey can evolve easily for you. Overwhelm point number 3, you feel the only way that you will have time for this is if you step away from all of your other priorities. I mean, just saying that gives me a heart attack. Step away from my family. Most of you, some of you have kids, a career that you're building. This comes up a lot. I just don't have the time. There's too much. We've kind of been building, if you can see. There are too many options. That's overwhelm point number 1. Out of all your options, you feel like you need to do everything right now in a way, or else you're a failure. And then number 2, after this second belief that we've just discussed, you feel that because you have to do all of that, the only way to be successful is to stop all of your other obligations and things that are so much fun and fulfill your life and make it joyful. No wonder you are overwhelmed. I promise you, you do not have to step away from the things that you love to improve your health. I guarantee it. I have come up with a system that is simple and easy and takes almost no time. Does it take commitment? Yes, it takes commitment, but it's committing to yourself. You're not committing to me, you're committing to yourself. Decide whether you are ready for that and commit to yourself. And take those baby steps. Okay, let's recap. Step number 1, get rid of these options. Pick one thing. Step number 2, one thing that you know in your gut. Listen to yourself, not those options, not the diet world, yourself. What's that one thing that you can start today or this week? Add it in. One thing. And get rid of your perfection. If you miss a day, it's not an excuse to stop. It's a part of your journey. Those 3 days that you did awesome, amazing. You're gonna kill it the next 3 days after the 4th one that you missed. Get right back on the wagon. And number 3, don't miss out on everything else that you're doing. They make you you. Figure out how health fits into your lifestyle and not the other way around. You will be setting yourself up for a torturous journey if you think you have to get rid of the things that you love, and you don't. If you need help, call me. I do one free session for everybody who wants to see if working with me would be a good idea. We develop a plan, we set your vision, we see where you've been struggling, and we make a plan to help you stop. Questions, DM me. I would love to help you get out of overwhelm.